It's your boy, Saint.
Good afternoon, my people. This is Kev's advice. As usual, it's not me, it's the Spirit. Well, last week we talked about brokenness and we began with season 1. And as usual, today we're in verse 4 and 5, where a prayer of a broken man led him to become more closer to God. Allow me to emphasize on verse 4, where he said, "Against you, you only have I sinned and done this evil in your sight, that I may be found just when you speak and blameless when you judge." In verse 5 he says, "Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in sin my mother conceived me." I want to talk about the power of acknowledgement in brokenness still. And I came with a couple of notes here. Point number 1 is this, is that acknowledgement means acceptance of the truth or existence of something. David admitted to God that what he did was entirely unacceptable. Did you know that your admission may lead you to your mission? How? This man admitted to God that he was wrong. And because he admitted to God that he was wrong, God brought him more closer. How I pray that in this season where we are praying, in this season where we are fasting, in this season where we are still locked in, we are admitting to ourselves that we need a God. Not only just any other God, but a God whom he sent his only Son, that through his Son we may not perish but live. You know who I'm talking about. Point number 2 is this. David knew the nature of sin. He compromised his character. Let me tell you, when you compromise, you will not rise. And one of the things I've discovered in this Psalms 51, it is that it is a solid prayer. A prayer that this man, 1, he admitted, 2, he had compromised. When you reach that level in your prayer, that when you're praying and you're seeking God more earnestly, you're admitting that you need God, and there are certain things maybe perhaps in your life you have compromised. Let me tell you one thing about character. Character is whereby you admit to yourself that, you know what, God, I have messed up, and there is no way I can pretend. Right now, God does not need pretenders. He needs people who will repent. And in this season, it is my prayer that we may have that enlightenment in our minds, that we are acknowledging that we need God. How I pray that you may meditate with this word this week, that through the power of acknowledgement, you will be brought closer to God. You will be brought closer to his presence. There is no one who can hide in the presence of God. Did you know that Adam was hiding away from the presence of God, but still he was in the presence of God? Let me just remind you, your admission will lead to your mission. That is the power of acknowledgement. Until next time, my people, God bless you.
Thank you, faithful God. Jesus been so good to me, so good to me.